going on, guys? Welcome back to Everyday Struggle. I am Nadeska here with Wayno and Akademiks. Today, NLE Choppa is going to join us later in the show. We're going to talk about the XXL Freshman list. But first, guys, Joe Biden made his VP pick last night. How do you feel? I know you weren't particularly excited about Joe prior to this, Wayno, but are we feeling better now that Kamala Harris is on the ticket?
I don't know. I'm still torn. I mean, like it's a good look, but I don't know. I sometimes I feel like they just waving the carrot, they dangling the carrot. Because the thing is people were celebrating that like she was going to be put in a position to be the president. So it's just like, all right, she's the VP, but it's like, I don't know. I'm a little bit torn on that.
Yeah, usually they say the VP pick doesn't necessarily matter so much, but considering everything that's going on right now in the country, it feels significant. Definitely the first woman of color to be nominated for such a big position. So I think that's really dope. Ak, you there?
I think Biden trash. Biden trash, Trump trash. Throw 2020 away, man.
Question. Okay, all right, cool.
Okay, great. There's a black woman who is now the Democratic presidential nominee's vice presidential pick. I am very happy for that. Again, hopefully in 2024, she could just run. Okay, we ain't got time to deal with niggas like Joe Biden, man. Okay, neither Trump.
All right, thank you for that great summary. Let's just get into hip hop. This is what we do, right? So, XXL has officially announced the 2020 freshman list. Let's run through it right now. Lil Tjay, Chika, 24 Golden, Mulatto, Polo G, Calboy, Lil Keed, Keem, Jack Harlow, NLE Choppa, Rod, Wave, and Fivio Foreign. So Pop Smoke would have also been on this list. XXL confirmed that he did accept. Of course, we lost him too soon. What do you guys think about the list?
I actually like the list. I think that, of course, like the list, it may seem, people be bitter about the list every year, which I already see Akademiks queuing up what he's going to say about that. But I feel like the list has a few sleepers on it. Lil Keed, I feel like he dropped a really good project last year. The project he just dropped, I think it was last week. That joint is moving. That's pretty dope. That's one of my favorite picks. I think the sleeper pick on there is the kid 24K. So like he's really dope. I think he's really dope. I actually discovered him playing 2K. He had a song on 2K, and I started getting into his music after that. But like Rod Wave, of course, I love Rod Wave. I'm not familiar with the young lady Chika, right? But I feel like Mulatto definitely deserved it. Like she's been putting in a lot of work. Overall, I'm not mad at it. I think that I would have loved to have seen Pop Smoke on it. Unfortunately, he's not here. But other than that, I'm not mad at the color.
So Chika, she went viral for this freestyle, kind of dissing Kanye when he was just like jizzing over Trump, basically. She could really, really rap. She's from Alabama. And then she dropped an album earlier this year. So yeah, you guys should check out her music. Ak, thoughts?
They should just cancel the XXL freshman list. Another thing that's in 2020. I'm not saying cancel the whole list, just for 2020. Reason why is, and by the way, I tweeted that out without context. Niggas should follow and watch the show for full thoughts. Can't give it all away on Twitter. But in reality, the reason why I think they should cancel it is most of the people who I believe are deserving of this year's list was deserving of last year's list. And then you have some people who feel like it hasn't been the same since last year. We've been stuck inside for the last 6 months. This year is pretty much a wash. We haven't seen some of these guys get to build the momentum other than drop projects, which how do you kind of gauge momentum? Like, yes, some of these projects by some of these people like Rod Wave still is doing good. But then some of these other people like Lil Tjay, people are looking like, did he hit a speed bump? Like, what's going on? So it looks weird when you have a list of people where some of them might be going through rough patches and they're not all on the hot streak. It seems like they missed their hot streak with some. I'll go through the whole joint. Polo G.
Go ahead.
You can jump in before I get there.
No, go ahead, because I'm going to add some shit.
All right, Polo G. Polo G should have been on last year's list, okay? I feel like this is the makeup call. So you got him on this year's list. Not going to be that mad about it, but fine. Calboy, I think Calboy hit his peak was last year. We all know the song Envy Me. He's came with a couple other songs. I'm not saying it's a complete one-hit wonder, but hasn't found that type of luster as he got with the excitement that was created last year. Okay, NLE Choppa, I think Choppa, he's kind of trying to balance it out, and it's kind of up and down with him, but he is dropping his debut album actually this week. So I'm cool with that. Lil Keed, stop playing with Keed, man. Keed should have been on, and by the way, this is where I talk about the Atlanta disrespect. Lil Keed should have been on last year's list.
Atlanta disrespect?
The Southern disrespect, period. Like,
wow. If it's any region that's disrespected, I feel it isn't represented on
Don't
the.
say it.
Wait a second. If I feel like there's any region that's disrespected, somebody should be representing is Detroit. It should be somebody from Detroit on here. What you about to say?
I thought you were going to say New York.
I thought you were going to say New York. I was about to
say. It's from New York on here. What the fuck are you talking about, Akademiks? No. It should be, listen, either Sada Baby or fucking 42 Doug should have been on this cover. That's the only people I feel like could have been on here.
I think Doug should have made it. I agree with Doug. I'm just, let me go through a little quicker.
Keep going.
Lil Keed, Long Live Mexico. He should have been on last year. I get it. You put him on this year. Chika, don't know too much about. I'm gonna take what Nadeska said in mind. I'll go check out her music. Lil Tjay, I feel like he had a speed bump, as I said. Jack Harlow, he is rocking. Good pick. Baby Keem, I don't know what's up with Baby Keem. I heard some noise about him last year. This year, I haven't heard nothing. So it's one of those picks where it's like, this feels like the leftover list from last year, right? Rod Wave, he's a star of this list. This is his list. Facts. Mulatto, she's been going crazy recently. And to be honest, like, I've seen her do the grind. And this is what I'm saying we're missing with a lot of these other artists. Now, I saw Mulatto online. I see her perform at SOB, shut that down. All these shows she shut down. While I may not be the biggest fan, or maybe her music isn't necessarily for me, I see her grinding. So when I see her on the list, makes sense. But in the last 8 months, for some of these other artists, we haven't seen it. Fivio Foreign,
Akademiks.
It's a cool pick.
Akademiks. When did Mulatto do a show? When have you seen her doing shows this year? I just want to know which these fucking shows you seen her doing this year. Because if you could say that, wait a second. Okay, Baby Keem was doing sold out shows last year, and he has a platinum record. It's a platinum record.
I know one record.
Regardless if you know one record, I'm just saying. He was doing shows. He was doing sold out shows last year.
Hey, all I know, with all due respect to everybody who's involved, Baby Keem jumped out of nowhere. He was the top of Rap Caviar. This Orange Soda song, Dave Free, who used to be with TDE, is now handling and managing more signing, whatever the case is. Homies, the so what part is that, we missed the grind. The grind wasn't you being on Rap Caviar. That's not the grind. You get me? So I'm talking about someone who, by the way, even Mulatto, right now, even with with Cardi or whoever else, giving her a little platform and saying,
she has her own wave.
Yeah, but that's what I'm saying. We've been seeing that, or I seen that. I haven't seen that with Keem. I wasn't trying to put him down.
You're not the oracle. You're not the oracle.
Right. And that's why this is my opinion, right? And Fivio Foreign, they had to have somebody represent the drill movement there. Rest in peace, Pop Smoke. So Fivio's cool.
But you also feel like that should have been a last year pick, or does it make sense for this year?
Who? Fivio?
Fivio, yeah.
Nah, it couldn't have been because Big Drip didn't pop till late summer last year.
Yeah, it couldn't really been last year. I wish Fivio had a stronger record of his own after Big Drip to make this make sense, but I understand. Again, he was building momentum. The drill movement had to be represented. You get me? And 24K Golden, I'm going to keep it true with you, man. I have him on an investigation for industry plan. I'm just being honest with you guys.
Yo.
Let's just start a gardening blog together.
Right.
So many investigations.
Okay, what do you plan? Because I plan.
I would love to see you know what I would love to see Akademiks do? How when they go after a crime family and they have the board with everybody on it. If Ak did that for the industry plans, the people he thinks industry plans, and he just ties all these different facts and shit he has.
90% I'll be right. By the way, I'll also mention some people who, when you ask me what's wrong with the list, you also look at the people that's not on the list, right?
Okay.
Tekka should have been on this list, right?
Tekka?
Now we don't know if he turned it down. We don't know if it was offered. We don't know the situation. Tekka should be on the list. 42 Doug should be on this list. I feel like there's some other very apparent choices.
But I have a question. So if Tekka would have made it, you don't think it would have been a year late? Don Toliver should have made it, but I'm just saying if Tekka would have been on here, do you feel like do you feel like it wouldn't have been a year late? He hasn't had anything. He had one record too. He was doing shows last year too. We haven't seen nothing from Tekka this year.
Wait. The reason why I'm saying that is that Ransom was going crazy at the moment when they picked that last year's list, but he didn't drop his debut album till afterwards, or debut project, whatever you want to call it. So because of that project being dropped at that point, he had some great looks, late night TV, this and third. I think cool. You didn't want to jump the gun and put him on early, but now you got to reward him. You feel me? He still had a very stellar year. Don Toliver, what happened to him? Like I thought Don Toliver came out doing great numbers. He carried, you know what I mean? Him and Pop carried my man Travis on the Jack Boys joint. He came out giving a good project. What's up? Where's he at? You get me? And you know, I'm not gonna say Ian Dior. I'm not gonna say Ian Dior. I think Ian Dior could wait a bit. You feel me? Also, I'm investigating him too for industry plan. I'm investigating that.
I guess. Man.
Yo, niggas is popping up out of the fucking blue. I'm seeing them in spots where I'm like, yo, what the fuck?
I mean, I'm saying they're still talented though. Like it'd be one thing if they weren't talented. You know?
Oh, and I think maybe this is the part that nobody will ever want to hear. It sounds good when like your act is dissing them. Even the industry plants make great music. You know what I mean? I'm just always like when we talk about a freshman.
Problem? I guess that's what we're trying to understand here. If they're putting in the same work and the music is good, what is actually your issue?
Because it's cheating the process. If somehow someone who cheated got the same score as you or better than you in school, right?
Well, what's the cheating part? Like someone in the industry just connecting them with other people? I'm still unclear a little bit. If
there's no necessary grind for you to go from just being on SoundCloud to being on Rap Caviar, which is basically like the biggest radio station online, and just because you know one nigga, he gets you on there, we're back to what we claim the internet defeated, which is gatekeepers. Remember that, right? We had this conversation, gatekeepers. Because of how open and collective fans are and this whole internet Wild Wild West shit is, we defeated the gatekeepers perspective. That should never happen. It should be what the fans want, what the fans support. But we're getting to realize gatekeepers still exist.
Academics. Most people, you said that Jack Harlow was also an industry plant. That man grinded for 3 years. I said I was
investigating.
Right.
What did you conclude with the investigation? You never gave us any official findings.
Oh, no. He's elevated. He's actually graduated. He's now at One Hit Wonder vibes. Like he's off the industry plant.
Let me ask you a question. So, do you consider QC artists like they're up and coming artists that are gonna come after Baby and all them because they are a very powerful label and they can position their artists? Do you consider them with who they sign industry plans?
No, it depends on how and where they just popped up at. Bro, if you're a player, Wayno, and you made a brilliant point earlier.
Okay.
Like, I'm not saying I'm a all-knowing type of person, but I try to listen to a lot.
You got a big voice though, Ak. You have a very big voice.
No, but still, I'm not saying you're all-knowing, but you listen to a lot. Right. If the first time you're discovering an artist is on NBA 2K, you don't think some fucking strings was pulled, bro. Like, come on.
Wait, because there's a lot of different ways that happens. Because there's artists that I've met or know that have gotten on these soundtracks and they just in the right place at the right time. So we can't just say that because somebody gets put on a big platform that lightning ain't just strike for them and they wasn't grinding prior to that just because you may not know the story. That's what I'm saying.
That's why I said investigation. I'm trying to find the story.
But we never hear the conclusive results. And I think Jack Harlow was a good one because I think if you did your research, you'll realize that he's been grinding for a while.
Hey, listen. Lake Sheezy, Don Cannon, and Drama. Stop telling Wayno what to argue with me with. Send Jack Harlow up here. Send Jack Harlow up here.
Jack can come on the show.
Send Jack up here because you know what? Again, while I've admitted that I've now liked some of the music, I want to ask him about certain things that, you know, would make me a little bit, you know, but I'm not you don't need to do it, but it would make me accept his wave a little bit more organic.
Okay, so this is an official investigation because I'm pretty sure we can make this happen.
Yeah.
Are you confirming it? Here is the official invite. Okay.
I'm trying to see literally what's popping.
No, Ak, I need you to get somebody. I need Ak to go through the board. I need him to go through the board and say, this shit didn't pop up until here, and then it led to this. This thing was. I need that from you.
I seen the 24K Golden. I seen some things happening, and that's the thing with me on like any other person media. When I see Behind the Veil, I don't come out like Kanye after he goes to the Kardashian brunch. Straight face and you're in the get out mode. I'm telling y'all, yo, some shit going on. Yo, they doing some shit back there. That's what I'm saying. So when I mention people, it's because I'm just kind of questioning it. That's it. Okay? Y'all want me to be on my get out mode? All right, hit the little teacup. I'll be on my get out mode. I ain't see nothing. No.
All right, man. On that note, you guys have any more thoughts or should we go check in with Choppa?
Let's get to it.
Let's go check out.
All right, let's see. So he is featured on the 2020 XXL Freshman List. NLE Choppa, his debut album Top Shotta is out right now. How are you feeling? Welcome to the show.
Feel good. I'm tired, really, but I feel good.
We gonna get you to get some energy. We gonna get you to get some. Now, first, he's in LA. You know, this is the beauty of, like, usually he would have to be on a press run, and he might be in LA. Then he would come to New York. He could be in LA and talk to us in New York. So this is dope. Yo, Choppa, man. It's your album week. You make the freshman list. Like, I know you tired, but man, are you feeling like mad, happy, and excited inside though?
Yeah, I feel happy, but I know like there's more work to be done, and I know like this is just the beginning, and I know like there's more to be accomplished. So I'm just being patient right now instead of just working day to day. But I just know what's bigger in the long run for sure. But I fuck with how everything going in the beginning. I'm getting good reviews and shit. Got an Instagram, all that shit, no big promos and shit. We doing it.
What do you like? What does a freshman list mean to you? Because you probably seen a lot of artists you fuck with get on that list, and then even though this year's a weird year, you know what I mean? Like people didn't get to see like you selling out shows because mostly it's COVID this and third, but people been seeing you kind of go up. What does the list mean to you or being on that list?
Oh shit, it means a lot because you grow up watching that XXL. It's a lot of shit like people just grow up watching and you just see. Like especially if you're a rapper, like if you're a hooper or something, you probably want to be an all-star team. It's like getting an all-star team, being on the all-star team with rapper. Yeah.
Like, I mean, I don't know how much you can speak to that process this time around, because this is how we look at it, the freshman list. We want to see a freestyle. We want to see a cypher. Obviously the cover was definitely probably hard to make because of COVID. How was this process like, different than what you probably thought it was? Because, we're all going through this COVID shit.
Yeah, it's just, how they do all the mass bullshit and all the splitting up shit. All the unnecessary bullshit, really. But yeah, it was different. Well, shit, I didn't know how they do it the other years, but I know it was different this year because I think they split us up. But y'all had different days of calm and shit. So shit, yeah.
Oh, go ahead. No, I was asking, so you weren't on set with like everybody, right? So it's just kind of like more separated, but you did go in there. I thought you guys did stuff over like on video and probably sent it in. I didn't know you guys showed up.
Now we went there. It was like I think I was with Polo G and Lil Tjay. Chika. Yeah, Chika.
Okay.
It was me, Polo G, and Chika and TJ. And Rob.
Has it been a little bit overwhelming being that I remember last year, you had such a like breakout song like a little bit before last year, and then you on a XXL Freshman, you dropping your first album, and then before that, I remember you was just like going to school and shit. Has it been a little bit overwhelming to take on all this responsibility?
I mean, be overwhelming sometimes. You gotta get through this shit. I feel like every job be overwhelming. It's just all about how you get through it. But shit, I just remember I'm destined for this shit. So when they get overwhelming, I meditate or some shit. I don't matter. Shit get overwhelming, but it's supposed to. It ain't supposed to be easy. It's supposed to be hard. I love working. If it's easy, I don't like doing this shit. That's why I quit doing a lot of shit. It was probably too easy. I ain't never quit because it was too
hard. It's about like 2 years so far. Since most people kind of know about you or ever heard a song or something about you. Your album coming now, did you feel like, maybe you should have dropped it earlier? Did you feel like you weren't ready yet? Because I know a lot of people be like, why did you drop that EP before? Like, we wanted an album. The album obviously just came out now. Was this the right timing, or were you trying to make sure you were ready to give a debut album?
I feel like it's perfect timing because shit, at first, if I would have dropped it any time before that, it wouldn't have been good time. Because I know a lot of shit. When you dropping the albums, a lot of shit you gotta do. You gotta set a promo, merch, all this shit. It'd be more shit than to just like the music part of it. So it's like everybody instead of just me. So shit, I don't know, it just be a lot harder. I know we was trying to set this shit up 2 years, 2 years.
You've been, I ain't gonna lie, a lot of people said that once you got, banned off Instagram, they said, all right, man, this ain't no way you can promo music. That's pretty much the main, promo tool for most artists. How you get around that? Because I see you lit as fuck on TikTok. I see you on Snapchat lit. How you, try to, make up with that?
Shit, you know, sometimes I just try not to think about it, because once you think about it, this one there probably affect you. Because once you're not thinking about it, it don't. Because like you realize like this social media shit, it's a fake world anyway outside of the real world. Like, I ain't gonna lie, I feel like a lot of motherfuckers, Instagram, all them social medias was a shut down for. They ain't gonna know how to get no money. They ain't gonna know how to be balanced, all this shit. Cause they waking up, checking their phone, worried about followers and all that. It just be, I guess it set a different goal for me. It put me on a different path when they took that from me. It made me more grounded for sure. Like shit. I just realized this shit really don't matter though, cause I got plenty of plaques. I think I got the same amount of plaques without this shit than I do with it. So, I mean, I want an Instagram. Instagram come back to me, give me one, yeah, for sure, but shit. I ain't gonna lie, I make my own app, really. I ain't even just, I got my own app.
Yo, you was a ranked point guard too at one point in time. You know what I mean? I know that you really went hard with the ball. Do you feel like
play ball?
Yeah, you can play ball. He's a really good point guard. I wanted to know, like, do you feel like you made the right decision sometimes, or do you sometimes second guess it? When you see some of the people that's in the NBA now, do you feel like you could have made it?
I used to hoop and shit, but I don't know, it's just something about listening to authority, like having a coach or something, having somebody in your ear telling you what to do. It's like I'm creative. I don't fuck with it. Like I gotta have my creative space. The moment too many people get in my ear telling me how to do this or do that, it ain't gonna be fun for me. It's gonna be a job. So as long as you keep your shit creative, keep it knowing that everything about you, cause it start with you. Not on no selfish shit. Still gotta think about other people, but it start with you. Once I realized that, I damn near dropped out of school. I damn near stopped hooping. I almost did everything. And I made it out because I bet it on me. Put all trust and faith in myself and what I was doing. Shit came true in less than a year.
You seem a little open to mentorship though. Like it seems like you're a little bit open to mentorship, because I was at Birthday Bash last year and I seen you like backstage with Yo and Youngster and Gotti, and you know what I mean? I don't know what they were specifically talking to you about, but it seems like, you know, every time Gotti was talking, you was kind of listening. So is that something that you do take in music now? Like that type of coaching?
You gotta listen. Like you gotta listen, especially to the people that's been there. I mean, once you listen, and then they'll probably did some shit that you be trying to do, and it ain't work out the right way. So you will know, like, if you still try to do that, you'll probably already have some heads up on like what's going on with this situation. It's just like observing, taking stuff in, and moving according to what I just be doing.
I think I remember even Gotti said that like he had he sent someone to, like, you know, just accompany you while you had meetings and shit like that, just to make sure like you had somebody of knowledge like in your ear while all that was going on. So I'm glad you guys have like a relationship. I did want to ask you, because you sent out this tweet, you know, we discussed it on here. You basically said that you hope people use their platforms and, you know, put out a better word, or, you know, use it to amplify certain things going on in the world. But then, you know, some people looked at you and be like, well, yo, Choppa, we look at your Instagram sometimes, well, not Instagram, but like other social media and shit previously on the Instagram, and we might see you posted on top of wild stuff as well. Like how could you say that when you've done that in the past?
No wild stuff. I ain't posting no wild stuff. In the past, I have, but shit, we talking about present day.
So you've kind of changed how you even, like, you know kids are watching you. You know you're a role model now.
Yeah, me in the past, two different people, man. I don't do shit. I be telling kids meditate. I be telling kids keep their mind clear. I be telling them folks, I be telling them be themselves, keep God first. I ain't on no shit. You can listen to my music. That music get the attention. But once you get that attention on me from all that shoot 'em up, bang bang shit, I'm gonna tell you when and where to do it, and how to do it, and not to do it when it ain't no reason for it. Or shit, don't do it at all. Like I'ma always be the smart one. That's the situation. I ain't just telling nobody pop perks, smoke weed, shoot 'em up. If I do say it, it's for a reason. It's me. This is what, if a motherfucker know that everything start with them, and like influence, if everybody know like influences and shit don't mean shit, because it always start with you within yourself. And shit, everybody be straight. But as far as like the old, but yeah, like I done said some shit. I done said a lot of shit, but new me on this. I be smelling. Good fuck.
I feel you on that. Yo, when I met you when we did On the Sticks, that shoot, I met you with your mom and your dad or whatever. Do they still roll with you, a part of your team, or have you kind of branched off? Because I always said, yo, it's you really got people in your best interest when it's your family who's controlling shit.
Mm-hmm. You gotta have your family. I ain't gonna get fucked over. A lot of your rappers be fucked over because they trust any motherfucker. I got mom pops right here.
Right. Has your mom gotten over that fear of flying? I remember last year she was telling me some stories about y'all flying and having crazy airplane experiences and all that.
Yeah, for sure. We ain't been on no little rough flight in a minute. We ain't really. Yeah, we cool, man.
It's good to
so
see
anything
that
else?
That relationship. Sorry, I'm cool.
No, all good. I was gonna say, anything else you're looking forward to this year now that the project's out?
Man, I ain't gonna lie, I'm just looking forward to it going #1. What else I'm looking forward to? Looking forward to it going.
What collabs you trying to do, man?
Looking forward to a show. I'm still trying to perform too. My next show.
Any collabs?
Collabs.
People like that joint with you and Roddy Ricch. That was a good match. Even somebody on a freshman cover, maybe you never work with. You got a joint with Rod Wave?
I try to do it so Rod. You don't really do too many features. Shit,
Yeah.
I don't want to do too many features no more. I don't like asking for features because the moment I don't get it or something, I just be like, damn. But I don't ask for features no more. I don't even want features. I think I'm finna do the whole deluxe, just me.
Shit, sometimes your fans love that.
Yeah, that's really dope. Yo, congrats on the album. Looking forward to the deluxe then. NLE Choppa. Go check out his project Top Shotta, streaming right now. Thank you guys for watching Everyday Struggle.